Number 5, it's the 100 subs special, baby. I'm here with Cade Patterson, our draft analyst.
Hey, are you gonna play it?
Who's also now our co-host, and apparently he's suggesting a news guy. Oh God. If it's NFL news, I'm gonna kill you. Fat Reggie. I mean, no, I was scared because I saw the profile picture, and it's his exact same profile picture, so I was scared for a moment. That's who you were inviting. Anyways, we're live here with the 100 sub special, and Brandon Bean had some quotes out today, I believe, so we're going to talk about those in the news segment. Here's Fat Reggie 9. He's also part of the show now, apparently. Welcome. Does Fat Reggie have a mic?
Yes.
Okay, so he has a mic. Anyways, we are gonna get going. We're gonna start off with some quotes from Brandon Bean about our signings. If my phone can load them. My phone can't load them, or Fox.
Mute Cooper. Mute Fat Reggie. He's not a news guy.
Okay, mute him. Let's do this.
County Road 243.
I know there was a, I know one of them right now. One of them is, if I can recall.
I'm on MLB. Huh?
If I'm recalling correctly, one of them is one about the Patriots, and he's talking about how
I'm getting on now.
we are. Oh, my phone's being annoying about the internet. Okay. Apparently my phone can't get a good connection. So, it was like, we're talking about how, you know, we're kind of like we're favorites for the East in Vegas. You know, 89% is betting their money on Buffalo. Bad decision. They always disappoint in the end.
Cooper, send me an invite.
Apparently Cade's too busy talking to this guy. One of the quotes was, New England's still the team to beat, because if we don't beat them, we're nothing.
Yes, New England still is the team to beat.
Yes. I mean, they may or may not have just lost their star quarterback, but Bill Belichick is still the head coach.
Oh.
And that's what really does it. Bill Belichick staying as head coach of the Patriots. He made Tom Brady look good. He can make any quarterback look good. They went 11-5. I mean, they didn't make the playoffs, but they still went 11-5 with a completely different quarterback. Apparently, the AFC was on fucking steroids that year. Apparently, I'm still wondering who the fuck won the East. I think it was most likely the Jets or Dolphins, because the Bills never made it to the playoffs in that decade.
It was the Ravens. It was the Ravens.
Raven? Oh, was this before? Was this before the Texans or something?
2009, wasn't it?
I don't remember. They went 11-5. One was the Texans, because the Texans is when they made the 4-team division.
With Matt Castle as quarterback?
I believe so.
Yeah. Yes, that was the Jets. That's the year that...
Yeah, because...
No. Wait, what? Oh, yes. Yes, Jets won the AFC Championship. Cooper.
Won the AFC Championship? What the fuck?
Or they were in it. They didn't win.
Okay. I was so confused for a minute. I'm like, they haven't won an AFC Championship in 51 years. And it wasn't even an AFC Championship. It was an AFL Championship. Same thing, but still.
Yeah, the other kid muted you. He's on it. He's on a TV show right now. So
what the? Since when is YouTube TV? Please explain.
It's like a show.
So apparently Instagram doesn't want to work for me.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes.
So I believe, if I am correct, there's quotes about Stephon Diggs, and he didn't really make a quote. He went off what Josh Allen said. Stephon Diggs is a baller. And then I looked at the comments of that Instagram post, and everyone just kept saying how he was a crybaby. So
Stephon Diggs is a crybaby.
yeah, but yet again, he's now going to be wide receiver 1. He's going to get the ball most of the time. So Allen's going to overthrow him once. I think he was like, the word diva's like thrown around, like that's what he said, you know what I mean? He's saying the word diva is thrown around. I mean, the one true player you could say is a diva is Antonio Brown. Like, we can all agree on that, right? Odell,
Cooper, I love
you can put him there. You can put Odell in the diva, but he hasn't been as bad. He's stuck on the Browns, so he better be fucking humbled. So.
Gas bitches on my.
Anyways, the next quick was about Yanikovic, I believe. It was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Something, special teams, blah, 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 blah. You know? Because special teams is important. Our special teams, I think, was a good special teams, except for the defensive special teams, I believe. I believe defensive special teams fucked up a bit. Lawrence Alexander had like 2 straight penalties in 1 game, I believe, on special teams last season.
Yeah.
But he's retired now, so that doesn't matter.
He retired?
Yeah, Lorenzo Alexander retired.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now we have AJ Klein and Yanikovic. Yanikovic will be replacing the, special teams part of Lorenzo, and Klein hopefully can help replace the linebacking part of Lorenzo. Lorenzo, again, a great leader for the team. It was sad that he went, but hey, you gotta retire when you gotta retire, At least he didn't retire at halftime like a little Vontae Davis bitch. So let's be happy about that. Am I right?
Yeah.
So I want to say my own things on the free agent because I talked about them a lot so far here, but I don't think I went into too much detail. Most of my detail went into the Instagram posts. I don't think I really went into the detail of the D linemen, like Quentin Jefferson and Mario Addison. I believe that's his name.
Yeah.
Fucking Cade saying yeah to that one guy who's also in the party. Yeah. But it's the 100 sub special. I mean, you gotta start somewhere. Gotta start from the bottom. Hopefully get to the top. 100 subs is not easy to do when you're starting out. Definitely not. 39 views on the odd number, episodes. 39, 35 views. Hopefully this one can get the same. So, Jesus Christ, Cade, can you stop saying yeah to that guy? Fucking hell.
Gosh.
So let's start. So that was just a little. I'm gonna go into Mario Addison a bit. He's a D end, I believe. A spot where we lost a big player in Shaq Lawson. I think he'll do decent on the Dolphins. I mean, I don't think he'll do what he did with the Bills because honestly, the reason the things he did with the Bills was our start Ed Oliver getting double teamed most of the time, leaving holes open, and Jesus Christ, Cade, shut up. Fucking Cade saying yeah over and over again. But I think it's a great thing because it helps get some depth.
Get through. There
a lot of people are like, now that we have Mario Addison, Yannick Ngakoue is not a major need. And I'm like, actually, if we got him, that'd be fucking perfect. Because here's the thing, McDermott loves doing his rotations. like a D-line
Yeah.
rotation. McDermott loves those. So you need depth in the way we run our D-line. You're gonna need depth in the D-line for sure.
Yeah.
Cade, I don't know who the fuck you're saying yeah to.
Cooper.
Because you
Yeah.
keep saying it at like the perfect spot after I say stuff.
Yeah.
It's just like, so first was Mario Addison. Yeah. So I think he was a good D-line sign. Yeah. And then it's
Yeah.
he's like saying it in the perfect spots.
Doing what?
Saying yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. But Mario Addison, but I think Yannick Ngakoue would be a perfect trade.
Definitely. Definitely.
I don't know who you're talking to. I really
sure.
don't. But I don't know. The Jaguars, I think, are on something because they're thinking they're going to get first rounder of Yannick. A team can tell when a player doesn't want to play there, and they're going to take advantage of when a player doesn't want to play in that place, and they're not going to give a first rounder because if the Jags don't trade him, it's a waste of money because they just franchise tagged him. That's some cap space they can't get back unless they trade him.
Definitely. Definitely.
Cade, are you just doing this to piss me off now?
Yeah. You know, definitely. I think it's a good player, good card in MLB show.
Welcome to 100 sub special, guys, where Cade completely ignores the show and talks about MLB the whole time. Our next free agent, the next D lineman was Quentin Jefferson.
Get to the segment.
What?
Yeah.
Next was Quentin Jefferson. I again think this is a great D line thing for us because
Definitely.
and because we lost Harrison Phillips.
100%.
Since we lost Harrison Phillips, we are fucking our D line depth went down.
What happened to Harrison Phillips?
Cardinals?
He got traded?
No, he was a free agent.
Harrison Phillips just got drafted. No way. He was drafted like 2 drafts ago.
What's his name? Jordan Phillips. Sorry, I can't talk.
Jordan Phillips.
Jordan Phillips. Sorry, there's 2 Phillips on the Bills. Okay.
Was.
What? There was 2 Phillips on the Bills. I mean, honestly, I think even though we lost Jordan Phillips, the D line is not bad. He was behind Harrison Phillips for a reason. Right.
Yeah!
Jesus Christ, what the fuck is with the yas? Fucking hell. Are you doing this to purposely piss me off?
Yeah.
Wait, actually?
Yeah! Yeah, Cooper. Yeah.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you.
I'm not talking to you.
Anyways, Jordan Phillips is now on the Cardinals, but I think Harrison Phillips will take that spot easily. But now we have Quentin Jefferson.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, dang it.
I think Quentin Jefferson's great for depth, and he was actually one of the top 100 free agents for JPA that I saw. He's in the top 100, so hopefully he can do shit here in Buffalo. So anyways, now I have a brand new segment for the show. We'll be doing this every free agency, if the show is alive next free agency. Let's get into the segment. Overpaid, underpaid, or just right?
Fudge!
So we're gonna start with our first free agent of the day of this new segment. Start with Byron Jones. Overpaid, underpaid, or just right? Cade, what do you think?
Overpaid.
If I'm correct, he is now the highest paid cornerback in the league. Xavier
Howard. 4 career interceptions.
Yeah, but then he also makes up for the amount of burns that he actually has. Like, he only has 4 career interceptions, but he doesn't allow too many passes.
Yeah.
So I think that's what they're trying to equal out, but I still think it's over.
Play balls.
I still think he's way over fucking paid, though. I wouldn't say highest paid cornerback in the league good. I wouldn't say fucking 99 overall on Madden good, but he's fucking 99 overall on Madden, and I have him. So,
yeah.
I have that play. So, so I have him as overpaid. Cade has him as overpaid, if I'm correct there.
Yeah.
So, that's our first one. We can say overpaid. Our next free agent is going to be Austin Hooper. Underpaid, overpaid, or just right? What do you think, Cade?
Underpaid.
Underpaid?
Yeah, that's what I said. Did I stutter?
The dude's the highest paid tight end in the league.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, but he's not like... Yeah, no, the Browns gave him a deal that made him the highest paid tight end in the league.
It was only like 18 million, wasn't it?
I don't remember, but it's apparently the highest for a tight. Well, tight ends don't get.
Facts again before you talk.
No, like actually on the NFL itself, the NFL's page itself said the deal would have been highest paid.
Huh? Well, I did not hear this. I thought it was only like 18.2 million or something.
That's still a lot for a tight end.
Draft day.
What?
I want to watch the movie Draft Day.
Hmm.
No!
I mean, I'm not gonna look for it in the NFL page because it's probably really far back because it was like first day free agency, right?
I'm about to put throw cancellation on.
But the NFL on their post, I'm pretty sure said they're finalizing a deal that makes Austin Hooper the highest paid tight end in the league. Is that overpaid, underpaid, or just right?
Just right.
I have it at an overpaid. I mean, he's a great tight end, but he doesn't deserve like highest paid tight end. That should go to someone like George Kittle or Travis Kelce, which it probably will in the future, right? Like, George Kittle's gonna get a fucking payday on contract year, right? And he'll probably be the highest paid tight end in the league.
That slurp is absolutely filthy.
So, but it's still the Browns. I don't want to get too hyped because I did last year. I was hyped up on them, and they went 6-10. 6-10.
Yeah.
Losing to the Bengals on the last game of the year. Like, you don't even have to try to beat that team.
Stay at flipping first. I hate this flipping base.
Yet again, the Jets also lost to them, so. Our next free agent will be the aforementioned Jordan Phillips, 3-year, $30 million deal. Overpaid, underpaid, or just right? Cade?
Woo! Underpaid.
It's a 3-year, $30 million deal.
I mean, he's what is he? 6'7", 330 pounds. It's huge.
I don't think he's 6'7". That's pretty unrealistic for a human body.
6'6".
I'm pretty sure Allen's actually taller than him. He's like 6'5".
Who?
Allen, Josh.
Oh.
He's like 6'5", and I'm pretty sure he's taller.
Let me fact check this.
I don't know how tall he is, actually. Let's fucking ask Google.
Oh, you're gonna look like an idiot.
I probably am. How tall is Jordan Phillips?
He's 6'6".
He's 6'6". Okay. Look, I look like an idiot, okay? I don't search someone's height. I'm not a creep. I am a creep, but still.
Let's play another game.
So, but I think 3-year, $30 million deal is great because when you look at his career before joining the Bills, it was lackluster at most. I didn't check the stats. What were his stats actually? I should fact check myself before making these shows.
Yeah.
Jordan Phillips stats. Well, he's not on my favorite team anymore, is he?
Oh yeah, but
he's on my second favorite team.
The Cardinals? I like the Cardinals.
Yeah. They're my NFC team. You get what I'm saying? I normally have an AFC team and an NFC team. AFC, Buffalo. I live in Buffalo, of course.
Oh, gosh dang, bugging me. Oh, Ryan's on.
Oh, fucking finally, we need our guy. Come on. I should probably ask him about Byron and Austin Hooper and shit. Right? But Ryan's on. He's not on. Okay, let's look at Jordan Phillips' stats. They're fucking lackluster before 2019. 2 sacks, 0.5 sacks, 2 sacks, 1 sack, 0 sacks. 19 tackles, 23 tackles, 16 touchdowns, 16 tackles, 5 tackles, 19. Dude, we're fact checking for my sports talk show.
Yeah.
And this time I didn't look like an idiot because he actually did have, holy shit, he had an interception when he was on Miami? Wait a minute. When was that?
I've got every stadium but all the ones before. I don't know.
Back in 2016. Okay. he ran 17 yards, guys.
Where are you gonna play at, Cooper?
So, but I think it's just right for Phillips because he did have a breakout year at 9.5 sacks, but it's also like not too much for a player because you just gotta remember the circumstance. How many times Ed Oliver was double teamed, leaving holes for people like Phillips open.
Yeah.
So you have to take that into account when you're signing a player like Phillips. So I think the Dolphins, sorry, the Dolphins took someone else. But yeah, I think the Cardinals had quite a safe deal for, I mean, it's like $10 million per year, but if he plays good and he plays well, you know what?
Huh? Yeah.
You can, because I don't think he'll play that well next year on the Cardinals. But if he plays good,
Dad, 2% high.
If he freaking plays good, I'll be so. I mean, you can prove me wrong. We could be coming in. We could be here week 17, week before the playoffs on this podcast, on this stream, and you guys could be like, "Oh, guess what? He had like 12 sacks this season. He didn't play like you thought he would," and I'll take the blame for that.
Move on. Next subject.
Next free agent is gonna be Shaq Lawson, 3-year, $30 million, to the Dolphins. Overpaid, underpaid, or just right?
I don't know. Oh, underpaid.
This one was, I have him between underpaid and just right. I've had to use the Ed Oliver double team excuse for Phillips, but he's an edge rusher, meaning it's harder to use that excuse for him.
I thought Ed Oliver was gonna be a bust.
He looked like a bust in the stats, but then you realize, oh wait, he's double teamed every play. Like when you watch the game, plus it's only his rookie year. Normally D lineman, yeah, that was a terrible one. I think Ed Oliver had like Ed Oliver had like 3-4 sacks this season, right?
I think he had like 5 or 6.
I know there was 1 sack that was sacking a wide receiver technically and wasn't like a normal sack. That was his first ever sack, you know what I mean? But then he had normal sacks after that. But he put up good numbers for a rookie season where he was double teamed 80% of the time.
If they're double teaming him as a rookie, you just think like that one next year and stuff.
Yeah, it's why I say Jordan Phillips. He's gonna be for me on the because he looks like he's gonna be D tackle 1 for the Cardinals.
Yeah, they've got nobody there.
Yeah, so that's why I'm iffy. But again, if he has 12 sacks, you can prove me wrong. We could be here week 17, and I could be sitting here, right?
Dang it!
Being completely proved wrong. But to me, Shaq Lawson, I can't use the double team excuse because it's on the edge where the guards normally are, and they don't double team. They're always there. And edge rushers pretty much never double teamed at all, and normally hole isn't open. What's leaning me towards the underpaid, though, is the fact in the Cowboys and Broncos game where he got his most sacks, he just was never blocked. They didn't even try to block him. Especially that Broncos game. He had two sacks where he could just run through the hole, and that sounded wrong.
Move on.
But I have him in between underpaid and just right for him. I can't make a decision on that. Next, free agent, we're gonna have who is? Do we want to add like
people are watching?
Like 0?
You're just talking to yourself.
No, I'm talking to you at the same time. Don't make fun of me.
Yeah.
We normally get our views after it's uploaded, okay? After the stream. Do you want to look at episode 1 and 3? Those are fucking over 30 views. The others are like 9 and 12, but still.
How did you get that out?
What time is it? It is 6:57, so I'm gonna be going. I'm gonna be ending this in 30 minutes. This is a 1-hour stream.
You gotta.
So, next free agent, Next free agent. Fuck, who was signed? Okay, JPA, I'm gonna need you for this. Oh, wait, what was the contract? What were the contract details for Tom Brady? Do you know?
3 years, 65 million, I think is what it was. Yeah.
So 3 years. So Tom Brady, 3 years, 65 million. Overpaid, underpaid, or just right?
Tom Brady. Underpaid. Tom Brady. Cooper, what was that? What was this contract?
65 million.
It was two. No, it was. Oh, it's 2 years with a. It's 2. What is it, Cooper?
2 years. How much?
No, wait. Let me Google this. Now he's saying it's a 1 year deal.
No, it's a 2. I know for a fact it's a 2 year deal.
Okay, Tom Brady. Tom Brady is moving into Terry Jeter's Tampa mansion. It says 2 years, $50 million deal with $9 million incentives.
2 years, $50 million. Overpaid,
incentives.
Overpaid, underpaid, or just right?
Underpaid. No, it's 2 years, Cooper.
Yeah,
there's no option.
I have this as a little bit of a overpay for me, because when you look, he's 43. And when you look at how he played last season, like, you can blame the receivers for sure, but he also made some really bad throws. I was watching the Giants Sunday, it was Sunday night, Monday, it was either Sunday or Thursday night. I was watching the Giants Patriots primetime, right?
Uh-huh.
He completely underthrew Edelman. I'm not even kidding. It was like at least a good 2 yards underthrown to Edelman.
Josh Allen.
Okay, actually, technically, Allen overthrows it, so at least his arm isn't weak.
Hey, unmute Cooper. Unmute Fat Reggie.
I'm not going to, because I already know that fear.
Why? He's talking about he's talking about Josh Allen.
He's just gonna say the N-word over and over again.
No, he's not. Cooper, are you gonna say the N-word over and over again? He said, "Why would I?" It's
to annoy
crew.
me?
It's not crew. It's my older brother.
Oh. Okay, hold on. I'll unmute him. But
now tell him what you thought about Josh Allen, Cooper. You said he was terrible.
I don't think he's just terrible. What about what
Cooper,
did you say?
You just said he's terrible. He said talk about.
Oh yeah.
You said he was good, Cooper. I like me. No. Well, you turned. I mean, you said Josh Allen's trash, and then he unmuted you.
See, when it comes to the trash of trash, you have like low. You have the low area. That's Jameis Winston. Then you have the middle. That's where
Jameis
Josh
Winston
Allen
is
is right now. He went for 30 interceptions.
He also threw
Don't tell me he
5,000
isn't
yards, 30
trash.
touchdowns. Yeah.
Anyone, I'd rather have any quarterback than Mitchell Trubisky.
I'd rather have Cody Kessler.
Well, here's the thing. Mahomes.
Whole different draft.
I love when you put Lamar Jackson in there. That's a completely different draft class. Yeah. Lamar's in Allen's draft class. To be fair, Lamar and Allen were like the only guys to improve last season. Because
Lamar did not improve. Lamar improved a ton. He didn't just improve. He
improved, but like when you look at when you're talking just in general, Allen and Lamar were the only ones that actually took a little. Well, Lamar took the fucking. He jumped over 5 stairs. Allen maybe over 2, but they were like the only 2 that really actually took any steps to improving this season. You know what I mean? Like, because Lamar, his throwing wasn't the best last year, but this year, it's fucking wonderful, right? He worked on it.
He wasn't even that good this year. Versus the Titans in the divisional game, that was awful.
Okay, but yet again, you can't always blame it on him. Earl Thomas was becoming the lead fullback for the Titans.
Earl Thomas.
Oh, overpaid. Yeah, no, they gave him over $100 million just to hand the ball off.
He was awful with the Dolphins. He wasn't even that great. If you watch that Chiefs game, both of them, he overthrew guys almost like every single time. And just because he got him that far, he's great. It's awful. Worst sign.
Dude, no, he didn't get them that far. Derrick Henry got them that far.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next signing. We have Melvin.
75% of their playbooks hand the ball off.
We have Melvin Gordon. It's here.
Underpaid.
2 year, $16 million. How the fuck is that overpaid? How the fuck is that overpaid?
I was thinking it was a different deal.
I think it's just right because he had a major holdout last year and then didn't play to expectations of his holdout.
Didn't he average like 3 yards a carry last year?
It's something. It just I don't remember, but it wasn't good.
Kind of feels like a Jamal Charles situation. You know how he was
so I have that as the as good. You know what I mean? Our next signing, the Steelers signed tight end Eric Ebron, 2 years, $12 million, overpaid, underpaid, or just right. He's only getting $6 million a year. How is that overpaid?